Alright, we're looking at figure 974 this time. I've already came up here and I created a new part, and it brought me up to this screen here. I'm going to show you a new command with this one, and it's going to be called the revolve command. In order to draw this part over here, we got to draw this what I'm going to call the Z looking shape. We're going to come up, over, up, over. If we draw that particular part and then revolve it around this, we're going to get the entire part created for us while just revolving it. So we see that it's like 6 thick here, it's 6 thick here, it's 6 thick here, and then we just got to get the measurements for going this way with it. So I'm going to start in just anywhere spot. I'm going to come up here, I'm going to draw a line up and down at 6. You know what, we're in metric again, so I probably ought to I'm going to change that to metric. So I'm going to select that and delete it, select that and delete it. Let's go up to Tools, Document Settings, Units, Inches to Centimeters here. Alright, so now when I double click on the sketch, for some reason it always does that. Finish sketch now, and I double click on sketch now, and we'll be good to go. So I needed to change my units. Now we'll come down at 6, enter. Alright, so that just basically gave me this line right here. So now I need to draw this top line going out. Well, that is the radius of this circle, and the diameter is 76. So half of 70 is 35, and half of 6 is 3, so it's a 38 line. So I'm going to draw a line from here straight across at 38. Now we want to draw a line from here down. Well, it just happens to be it's going to be 18 because we've got 6 here and we've got 6 here, and the 18 starts from the inside of that part. So I'm going to come down from here, then down 18, and then I'm going to come out the diameter of the biggest circle here. And the diameter of the circle here, if you're looking in this area, is 156. A diameter of 156 minus 76, actually. So I basically I got to get the radius. I got to get the measurement from here out. So 156 minus 76 is 80. And then half of 80 would be 40. So I'm going to come this direction at 40, enter. And then it says we're going to come down 24, so then we'll come down at 24. Now I think what we can do here is, I know that the part's basically 6 all the way through. I take that back. Darn it. Looking right here, I got to get that measurement right there. Well, 156 minus 40, 140, is 18. I'm sorry, 16. Half of 16 is 8, so this one happens to be 8 going across. All the other ones I believe are 6. So I'm going to come over 8. Then I can come up, the 24 minus 6 is 18. And this one's going to come across from here to there is at 32. So 32 plus 6 is 38. 32 plus 6. 30 is, yeah, no, let's type 38. And then actually, see how that little green line highlights where that one's intersecting it at? So I'm just going to bring my line up till I see that green little dotted line, like what I'm doing, then I can just connect it over. So what I have just created is the profile right here of this Z shape, right? So a new command, I'm going to right click, go to finish sketch. And I am not going to extrude it, I am going to revolve it. So I'm going to click on the revolve button, and it basically says, okay, what is the profile you want to revolve, which is the only thing I have on the screen, so it highlights it for me. Now it says, what do you want your axis to be? So when I choose on the axis button there, I am going to choose this as my axis, and you can see how it revolved it around that part. So when I hit OK, my part is created and done for me already. So the last thing I even have to do with this particular drawing then is put those 4 circles in it. So I am going to right click new sketch. I'm going to put a new sketch on this face. I'm going to go ahead and look at it. It says the diameter of that circle that the center points of the circles on is 110. So I'm going to draw a circle. From those center points, I'll type in 110. And I'm just going to draw circles from each one of those quadrants. Those diameters are, it says diameter of 16 for the 4 holes, so they're all going to be 16s. Alright, right click done. I'm going to select that circle now, and I am going to delete it because I don't need it anymore. Now I'm going to tweak it a little bit, so when I go to extrude, so I'm going to go right click, finish sketch. Let's extrude these 4 circles. For some reason it's defaulting to 10 millimeters. I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to go through it like 40 just to make sure I'm going plenty far, and hit OK. So you can see that part was a lot easier to draw by revolving it. I mean, I guess I can say easier if you get the math part of it. But that figure there is done. Once I go up to save, I'll save it as 974. So I can come up here and go to a new drawing. I'm going to put a base. I got to make sure I choose 974. So there's my front view. So I need to project my top view. Right click, create. I need to project my right side view and my isometric view. And right there, 974 is finished.